world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there? Sonic has had a pretty good year with the
I'm surprised how many people actually cheered
earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development, and we've got a brand new trailer for you and confirmation of the release date too.
Oh God, please don't. It should release later. I think I need more time on it a little bit. Like, I want to see new footage. I want to see new footage, not just CGI. It's the new not Chow. There's my son.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Okay, it looks faster. It's still okay. Cool. We got the new island. Wait. Oh, wait, that wasn't like a real wall jump. That was just like him clinging. That Amy?
Amy? Is that you?
Who the fuck is that? I don't think that's Roger anymore. That still looks a little weird. Running animation looks a little cleaner. That was new and it looked bad. Wow, and he fucking like slid in. Okay. Crazy new stuff. All right. That still looks the same, kinda. Oh, Sonic's like really hurt. What the fuck?
Do not run forever. Leave immediately.
Damn, Sonic trying to punch the child. And even this CG is kind of concerning me a little bit, though. It just looks so, like, stiff. Well, the gameplay stuff looked great. For the most part. That's around when we all thought it was going to come out. I'm really excited still, but, like... Can you say there's a demo? That's what I want. I like need to play it myself. It just looks stiff still. Okay, now the Gamescom is over and somehow Dead Island 2 is a real game. We're gonna analyze this Sonic trailer. See if there's anything I didn't really super notice. Cause like, I'm not underwhelmed. I'm kind of whelmed. I thought it looked good. It just doesn't look, I kind of hoping to see like some crazy shit, right? But it wasn't too bad.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
So what's weird is this sounds like Colleen, which is interesting. This is the best look we've gotten of Sage yet. She looks kind of foreboding, actually. I like the way the eye is a good touch. But she just said,
Endanger the world.
his actions are endangering the world,
Your
right?
reckless actions endanger the world.
Sonic's endangering the world? Okay. So I said in the other trailer that some of the CG looked a little stiff. So this is kind of where I'm a little concerned about the game. These levels look like they kind of just have the way they're laid out in Forces. This is kind of like, I want to play it because as long as you can move around enough and there's enough variety overall and not just like slightly different ways to get from point A to point B, like because Generations has a good version of like the actual branching paths. This looks fine. There's air boost. Here's a really expansive looking version for the most part, other than very linear, runway. This is probably early though of Sky Sanctuary. It looks like I'm trying to get a good look at some stuff. So there's a grind rail coming from something back here. That's actually good. That's a good sign. And then there's the springs. There's possibly a path coming here, possibly grind rail. Who knows? That's good. Because I was a little worried when I first saw this. It just looked like he was just running in a straight line. Damn, the music's great. So he does seem faster, which is great. This is just like springs. You could just not do the springs. It's just 2D section. I'm trying to see if there's anything actually up here. I can't tell. No, I can't see anything up here. So I don't know. He just kind of like is zooming. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he hits a spring or what. Because there was a part about springs I didn't love. So this is that new boost it looks like. And he's going much faster. Like, I don't feel like I don't see any pop in, and there looks to be more stuff. There's more stuff. This is like a wall. Okay, so this looks kind of neat because like he's gonna have to wall run and then jump somewhere, and there doesn't seem to be any like spring. And again, there's a thing that happened that I wasn't super fond of with this spring. This almost looks like it was cut. That was weird. Rail looks fine. So I don't love this. Like, you're just homing attacking onto springs and not just trying to like make your jumps. Like, I get it, Sonic's a kid's game, whatever, but you know, it's holding your hand a little too much. Like, I kind of liked when I saw this at first glance until I realized he was just like homing attack, you know, homing attack. It's okay. Like, the worst part is apparently the ring dash is in the game, and yet this is not a ring dash part. Like, this should be, you know, but it's not a big deal. It's just something I would like to see changed. Here's
Amy, is that you?
if that's still Roger, he sounds way different. I don't think that's Roger though. Okay, so maybe the stiffness I saw in the CG. No, it wasn't really this part, because this stuff looks great. It was something toward the end. The fighting looks the same. Psyloop still looks really good because he looks like we already have seen it a lot. He turns really well. This is new. This, like, I don't know, cyclone of death into like air dodge or whatever, like he cancels out of it. That looks awesome. That looks really good. This is also a new, like, what the fuck makes like a bunch of Sonics? Like, what's he doing? Shadow clone jutsu? Then he does like a stupid air pose. That makes me pretty happy. Whoa, I didn't even get to look at the background. Hang on, wait a minute. Also, the tone is more serious, which is great. That looks like there's plenty of stuff up there. Nothing seems to be popping in. That stuff looks fucking crazy. What the hell? There's some kind of ramp here. Oh, I did see a little pop in. It was little. These two, this thing and this thing kind of pop in. Yeah, kind of. But like, that's much less jarring than what was happening. Oh no, it was like an enemy. So he performs the Psyloop here. It does not have to be a perfect circle, which is actually good. Like, it seems pretty lenient. And I'm sure it even hits that other dude. I couldn't tell. It looked like he ran out. This move. Okay, so there's like I'm trying to look at everything. There's so much shit going on, actually. There are like rings all up here. The rails still look kind of weird. Like, I don't mind, but you know, I get it if people think it looks weird. This just looks like weird stuff. Big rails, some spinny rail up here. Not too much to go off of here in this shot. None of that stuff was really popping in. Yeah, and then there's all this stuff. We saw this earlier, though. And this, what the fucking multi-homing attack Sonic. This is like a mini boss in an arena, and you Psyloop this son of a bitch? Okay. Secrets of the Ancients. Yeah, no, Sonic is like actually really hurt here. I mean, obviously it's weird digital stuff. Love the lighting, though.
You cannot run forever. Leave immediately.
Yeah, that part looks a little weird, but it's like snap animation. It's just a little funky looking. It might be a stylistic choice. Forge a new frontier. When was it? The day before Ragnarok? Yeah, different demographics though. I'm kind of glad that this was the cover art because this is really good cover art. So if you pre-order, you get skill points early, red seeds of power, and blue seeds of defense. I mean, I'm kind of glad that that's all. It's just like, hey man, here's like a slight head start. You know, this cover art's amazing, by the way. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what else there is for me to look at. I'm I'm cautiously optimistic, you know. I really need to play it. I'm just worried about how stiff it comes across as forces stiff and level design in those, you know, the cyberspace levels, but the open stuff looks fine. Like, I do agree the rails just floating there look weird, but I just don't care. They float in, they're just there anyway. Normally, you're just seeing them from angles you wouldn't normally see, so I don't really care. There was some good tidings for some of the stuff I saw at Sky Sanctuary, but they're just not showing a lot, and I do think it's on purpose, and I kind of really hope that the game is, excuse me, I'm still super sick, but I really hope it's good. I mean, the overall tone looks good. The music's great. Some of this open world stuff looks really neat to me. It seems like a game I could get lost in, you know, but we'll see. But I'm interested in the fact that it says fantasy violence, the more serious story written by Ian Flynn, and I've heard people love him from the Sonic comics and stuff. And at least I think he's from IDW. He might not, or maybe he was brought over to IDW. I don't remember if he's from Archie. But yeah, cover art's great. Story stuff looks pretty good. There's more CG than it seems like there was just going to be, so there might be more actual CG snuck in the story, which would be great. Amy is locked up in some weird thing. It doesn't really sound like Roger. If it is Roger, good for him, because he sounds way different. Some of the new combat stuff they did show, which was very little, looked good. So, you know, we saw the new boost. That looks, you know, you're much faster, seemingly. It's kind of hard to tell because they're showing it when he's like running toward the camera, right? But a lot of the stuff looked really solid. I just am not I wanted to be blown away by the trailer, and instead I'm kind of like the same. But it's not a bad thing. I think it looks solid. It's not going to be a Sonic 06, you know. I don't think it's going to be a Sonic Forces. There's just things I don't want that I think are going to be a thing in the game. But I don't, you know, I'll hold my judgment until I get to share it with you guys. So let me know if you are excited still, or now excited, or not excited anymore about Sonic Frontiers. I still am. I'm just cautiously optimistic. But I hope you guys are staying safe with everything going on. Love you all. Hope your dreams come true. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.